It is the last thing you want to find in your bed bugs.
You're right about that. But now, 2 senior citizens are being billed thousands after their landlord refused to cover the extermination.
Yeah, now they're asking Two on Your Side for help.
And Kristine Lazar is here with what she found out about who should be paying that bill.
And these are senior citizens on fixed incomes, one of whom is also a veteran. Now, here in California, landlords need to pay for the extermination unless they can only if they can prove that tenant is at fault. But that hasn't stopped one Inland Empire complex from sticking some of its tenants with the bill.
And I seen this thing crawling over my pillow.
It was a bed bug.
I took this off, and there's another one under here.
So they were all over the bed.
Yeah.
Solomon Aleka called Two on Your Side asking for our help with what was a growing problem.
Here is another bed bug crawling on my ceiling.
Inside the apartment he shares with his wife in San Bernardino County. You can see the bugs here in video the couple shot on their cell phone.
And one of them is still kicking.
How has this experience been on you?
Oh, terrible.
His tears aren't over the pesky little bugs. The Air Force veteran is emotional talking to us because his landlord here at Loma Linda Springs wants the couple to pay for the extermination to the tune of $2,400.
My wife and I mean, we can take care of ourselves, but that's not the point. The point is, they're taking advantage of people.
People like Martha Jimenez, who lives in the same senior apartment complex. Her husband has ALS and is paralyzed from the neck down.
I take care of him day and night.
Last spring, Jimenez says she woke up covered in bedbug bites.
My chest, my legs, my arms, and it was horrible.
What's worse, the 74-year-old is also on the hook to pay $2,400 for the extermination. When she saw the bill,
I just couldn't speak. I just couldn't talk. Right now I'm struggling to pay.
Two on Your Side turned to an expert on tenants' rights. Larry Gross is the executive director of the Coalition for Economic Survival. He says California law requires that landlords maintain a unit as being habitable and free from rodents and bugs.
If there are situations such as bed bugs, it's the responsibility of the landlord to eradicate that problem, and they're responsible for paying for it.
Gross says the only way a landlord can attempt to stick their tenant with the bill is if they can prove the tenant is responsible for the bed bugs.
When you're talking about a building where it has multi-units in it, it's hard to pick out one tenant as a responsible party in this because they can move from one unit to another.
So how can Solomon and Martha's landlord, Spruce Grove Inc. out of Santa Ana, get away with sending them the bill?
Unfortunately, there are landlords that will do things and try and charge and pass on costs even if it's illegal.
Despite repeated phone calls and emails, the landlord refused our request to come to a resolution and only responded with no comment. The Coalition for Economic Survival is now helping to connect those seniors with a pro bono attorney. And just this afternoon, I got off the phone with a third resident, a third person who lives in that same complex. He also had bed bugs late last year, and he also got that $2,400 bill, and he's also struggling to pay it.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
Right,
Really.
Adding insult to injury.
Yeah.
Let's hope they get help. Can Two on Your Side help you? Just email us at twoonyourside@cbs.com with your problem. Or on Twitter, use the hashtag 2OnYourSide, and we will see what we can do to help you solve your problem.